The quietness after a big change is heavy. When I closed that door for the last time, it felt like a giant weight hit my chest. 7 years of my life seemed just float away in a single second. But the weirdest part was the peaceful calm that followed. I met Emily in college. She was a kind girl who lived in the worlds found inside books. She was always reading stories about secrets. I loved her quiet way of seeing people. When she smiled, I felt like I was enough. We built a life I believed was strong. After school, we moved in together and married in a small backyard ceremony. 5 years later, life was solid. She was a teacher, and I was a graphic designer. We had routines, dreams, a house, and plans for kids. I trusted her completely. There was no reason not to. But cracks came slowly. Her grading turned into late meetings. Then came weekend trips for workshops. I supported her, proud of her hard work. But the trips became very frequent. Her stories were hard to follow, and her eyes avoided mine. One night, her phone lit up while she was in the kitchen. A name I didn't know. A message that stopped my heart. Miss you. Room 207 this weekend. Same as last time. Those words burned into me, breaking everything. I wondered how many trips were lies. How long was I a fool? I didn't yell or fight. I planned my exit. I opened a new bank account and found a tiny studio apartment. I moved my things bit by bit when she was away. It felt like packing for a journey, not tearing a life apart. The hardest part was realizing how long I had ignored the signs. On a quiet Wednesday, while she was at a talk, I packed the last of my things. I left my ring on the table with a note. I know about the trips. I know about room 207. Do not reach out. My new place was simple. A bed, a lamp, one mug. It was enough. I cut all ties. New phone, no social media, no trace. I needed to find out who I was again. Months passed in silence. No calls, no texts. I wondered if she was relieved to be free of her secrets. I rebuilt slowly. I went for runs and read books I had forgotten I loved. Piece by piece, I found the man I was before her. 18 months later, she found me. I was leaving the office when I saw her. She looked much smaller and very tired. I need to talk, she said softly. There is nothing to say. I replied. Please, she pressed. It is over with him. It was a mistake. I need you to know that. I looked at her, the woman I once planned a future with, and felt only a faint ache. You didn't make a mistake, Emily. You made choices over and over, and now you live with them. Her eyes filled with tears. I loved you, she said. I still do. No, I said calmly. You loved the safety I gave you, the trust that never questioned. But you didn't love me enough to stay honest. I turned, got in my car, and drove off. I watched her fade in the mirror. I felt whole. Some doors once shut should never reopen. I had become someone new. I understood that love without truth isn't love at all. I never saw her again. I was truly thankful. Some stories do not need a loud ending. It was finally time to live my life for me and be happy.